Come on in. I'm excited. You know what time it is. Let's say it from the belly. You know we alive. We excited. Let's say it's knockout time, baby. Come on, let's get it. So I'm really grateful. I'm grateful for the process. And I want to tell you guys, from a college dropout, from homelessness, from couldn't even spell, read, or write to the age of 25. Not even my second name, Gershom, because I never used it that much. I'm grateful that now I'm a published author of 5 books. I'm grateful that now I'm an international motivational speaker, and I got a community of people waiting and listening to. I'm so grateful that through COVID I became sick, but then I was caught with an infection on my lungs, and man, it nearly took me out. I was hospitalized, and I'm still here. I'm grateful. I want to ask you, what are you grateful for? I know, sorry about the wind, guys, but I want to ask you, what are you grateful for? Now, let me say this. Let me say this to you, and I want you guys to understand this. And you realize, like, I've got a tooth missing, right? So, in about 3 years ago, when the pandemic started, I was becoming very sick, and I didn't even realize it, right? So it's like I had these attacks from the enemy trying to take me out, and I realized that when I thought about it, that the enemy wanted me to quit. The enemy wanted me to give up, and my body was failing me. I was showing up, I was grinding, I was putting in the hours. Grief came upon me, where I lost my sister in 2020, April 14th, and my life changed. Like, I couldn't figure out what was becoming of me. I was like, God, look, my number one cheerleader, the person that believed in me, I didn't know how I was going to move forward. I was becoming stuck. Even though I went into overdrive, I started grinding harder. I started doing it more. I started sacrificing time for work. And I just realized that as I look back on the 36 months, 3 years later, that God was putting me through a process where he wanted to humble me to understand gratitude is everything. Somebody type in the comments, gratitude is everything. And I don't know, like, some of you are ungrateful. I gotta say it like it is. Like, some of you are ungrateful. You are not grateful for where God has taken you from to where he's put you to where you are going. And let me tell you this. I want you to understand this. When you are ungrateful, come on. When you are ungrateful, it stops your blessing. When you are ungrateful, you're unable to see what you have. When you are ungrateful, you are not able to see your power and your strength. So let me tell you this. Stop focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you do have. And the very first thing that you do have, if you can hear me, is that you got life. So some of you are stressing out because you don't have enough money in the bank. Some of you don't have the job. Some of you might lost your parents, might lost your wife, going through a broken heart. I don't know, like you are stressing out about the very things that you don't have, and that's why you can't get the things that you want. Like you want everything. Like, you want the car, the house, the job. You want to go fly first class. You want VIP. You want to become number one. But the problem with you is you are not grateful for what you have, and that's blocking your blessings. So let me tell you this. I want you guys to understand. I'm so grateful. Like, I'm so grateful that I'm still here in 2023. In the second quarter, I want you guys to understand this. We're in the month of June. Like, I realize that it's more than motivation. And some of you just think it's motivation. It's not motivation. It is deeper than motivation. It is your life. If you could get to a point that you understand it's your life, if you could get to a point that you realize that you are the only one of a kind, that you are special and unique, like nobody could be you, then you understand how powerful you are. So today, I'm not giving you too much. Like, I really don't want you to take it for granted. Like, I need you to realize that you are still here and really get to a position where you are so filled with gratitude, that you are so filled with love, that you are so understanding of the process of what you're working on, that even though you are not where you want to be, you're where you're supposed to be. Come on, somebody put this in your spirit. Like, even though you're not where you want to be, you are where you're supposed to be. And you have to understand it, that the timing is everything. But you have to be grateful for the timing and the process. So, like, let me tell you something. Most of you just live in a microwave stage of life. Like, you just want to go to the shop, take it out of the shop, pop it open and put it in the microwave, and boom, it's ready and done. You don't want to really do the work of knowing where it came from, how it started, and understanding the process of every step to get it to where you want to be. So let me explain to you this. So you have everything in your power. You have the gift. Like, the gift, he said, will make room for you. That's a guarantee. He said, like Gershom, if you are able to show up every single day and just speak life into people's lives, like, you would understand the power of what you're doing. You understand the authority of what I gave you to be able to speak life, because look, you got the same power I gave life to the first creation of man. Like, I understand you got the same power. That you have to understand now, that because you are speaking life into other people, you gotta just take trust that because of what you're doing, you will make it through. Like, when he breathed into man, we became a living soul. He understood that whoever decided to speak life, like, you would be taking the authority of his power. So now I understood that I'm grateful that I can speak. Come on, listen to me. I'm taking you there. I understood that when I wake up and I speak, I don't just take it for granted. I realized that you've got to understand it's a gift, and the gift will make room for you, but you have to have something in it that will tell you it's gratitude. Like, you have to understand that the power that possessed in your voice, Gershom, that you have to get this in your mindset, that whatever you speak, it will become, but you have to be grateful that you can speak it. And some of you are not grateful for what you can do, for the gift that you have, and then you say, but God, I've been using my gift, and you said he will make room for you. But he said, listen, I want you to recognize that I am the only one that's being worshipped. Like, it's not your gift that's being worshipped, it's God that's being worshipped. Come on, somebody need it. Let me explain to you. The problem with you is you are taking out the gratitude that you are giving worship to God for what you can do, so that he can give you everything that you are praying for. So let me tell you this, and I want you guys to just really put this in your mindset. I want you to really breathe this in and get this in your heart, into your being, that you become a living soul. That you are going to be grateful for every second. That you're going to be grateful for every moment. You're going to be grateful for every step. And even though the pain, come on, the pain may want to take you out, even though you don't understand why you're going through what you're going through, you will get to a position that even though, even the burden, even the cross that you carry, it's heavy. I want you to know it's nothing, because he said, take up my cross and follow me. Well, guess what? He said his burden's light. And all he needs you to go to the process where you understand that you are grateful. So yeah, some of you got some superpowers in you, which is your gift, and you're wondering why you can't get off. Because the reason why you can't get off to your next step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is because you're skipping the very first step. That when you wake up, you are so grateful. That you are so grateful that nothing will separate you from the power of the I am that God gave you. Come on. Let me tell you, nothing will separate you from the power of the I am. So when I speak, I'm grateful. When I show up, I'm grateful. I understand that there's somebody out there that's messing up like their blessing, and they can't get their blessing because their gift. They're not grateful for it. I love you guys. It's your boy, Dr. G Love Motivator. You know what time it is. It's always knockout time when I show up. It takes one opportunity to blow up. Let's go out there and win and be the conqueror and be the phenomenal person that you are. But guess what? Just be grateful. And I guarantee you the doors will start opening. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one.